Oh, we are live on Facebook, and I'm just going to spend just a minute. I said everybody was going to be able to join us at 1 o'clock for our live stream. So this is kind of like our welcome. And I'm just checking technology, making sure. Oh, I see that someone's joined us. So that's a great sign. That means that maybe you're at Facebook Live with me, and we are about to make an announcement. We have, oh, hey, Stephanie. Thanks for being here. All right, it's almost 1 o'clock. It's almost 1 o'clock. My dog, Choopy, is so excited. She's just started to bark. She's like, wait, there's a special announcement. She's trying to give it away. All right, I've got my Bible verse guide with me that I use with my journal. Ready to go? In case people have questions, I can always kind of connect with you later. It is 1 o'clock, so welcome to our live stream with Monarch Educational Services. So, as you guys know, we have been in business, open doors for publishing with middle grades and young adult books. And here's one of our authors right here, Stephanie Cotta, who is our fantasy queen. And we started off with those two imprints. We had Chrysalis and we had Monarch as part of our Monarch Educational Services publishing company. So then all of a sudden, Miss Cotta, we started branching out. And your daughter is a part of that too, because we have now the Caterpillar imprint. So we started diving into the world of picture books and graphic novels. So absolutely love how the Lord has grown us since our first doors were opened. So now it's time to reveal what's happening next with Monarch. So for 2026, we are advancing 2 new imprints, and Bloom is one of them. So Bloom Books and Nectar Books. Now, I've been teasing this out for a couple of weeks now, and I said on the day of love, we are going to be sharing this special announcement. So this is through prayer, through time, through study, through Bible study, through support, through business classes, all of the things that the Lord has continued to pour into us at Monarch, with adding on a co-president, my husband, Eli, who is around the corner. I said, don't you want to be a part of the special announcement? And I want to tell y'all what he said. I don't think he can hear me. He said, I'm behind the pages, baby. And I'm like, oh, yes, you are, honey. You are. You're behind the pages. So I'm going to always remember when Eli said that. I absolutely just was dying laughing. So it's me and you getting ready to talk about Bloom and Nectar. So let's start with Bloom. Since it's Valentine's Day, I want you guys to go ahead and put in the chat just what you think maybe we are going to be acquiring next in our Bloom imprint. Let me see. Y'all know we're clean reads only. You know it's going to be wholesome reads that the whole family now can enjoy. So we have built a safe space of shelf reads. So I want you to think of your like safe shelf sections. Oh, Stephanie got it. So Stephanie, for you getting that first guess, you get to choose any Monarch book of your choice that you have not read yet, and it is going to be shipped to you today. So that is true. It is a romance imprint. So we are not just looking at romance genres, but we've got 2 other genres that we are going to be focused on. So we are choosing 3 for our first year of launch. So that means that queries are now open for clean reads, wholesome romance. I cannot wait to see all of the sweet love that you have in store for me. All right, that's the first one. Okay, so that's Bloom Romance. Now, we're doing another guess. So, hey, Sandy. All right, so now we are right here, Sandy Whiting. Oh, we just announced all of her fun from her poetry book pre-order today. So as we're announcing all of our new imprint congratulations days, let's give a special clap for Sandy Whiting and snaps, claps for her, Jane and Ethan. Jane and Ethan are our illustrators. So super thankful that our Monarch family is here celebrating with us today in this special announcement. Oh, there's Laura. Laura's our picture book author, illustrator. Laura, hope you've got Lucille near you. Our rubber chicken is also celebrating today because we're talking adult imprints now. All right. Oh, look at there. Adrian So is here. Adrian, he is our Ground World Heroes children's caterpillar picture book illustrator too, because he illustrated right in the Groundwood Heroes. So just absolutely love your work, Adrian. And we might have some special things in the works for you. Oh, Sally. Sally is here. Sally has known us forever at Monarch and has edited with us. She's been our side by side with us for the longest time. Sally, we love you. All right, so we've guessed the romance. All right, so Stephanie Cotta's like, I know the answer. And y'all, if you've ever been to any of our book launches, you know how competitive Stephanie Cotta is. But she wants to see if someone else might be able to guess what could be the next imprint. So let's see. We've got Nectar Books. Nectar Books is our next imprint. I'm taking notes here. Nectar Books. What do you think we could be focused on in Nectar? Now, just remember, clean reads is going to be wholesome for the family. So, anybody want to take a guess? Anybody in this chat can take a guess what you think Nectar Books might be about. Let's switch over to Nectar, and then we'll move back to Bloom. Let's see if we get anybody trying to guess Nectar Books. Oh, it could be, Stephanie said. She said maybe it's a Christian focus. Let's see. So I'm going to give everybody a clue. Y'all ready for your first clue? So the first letter of Nectar Books starts with an N. And now we can think about what category of books could this possibly be? Oh, Lydia, we already got Sweet Romance with Bloom. Yes, we guessed it. We guessed it. Stephanie got it. Yep, Hallie's got it. Nonfiction. Hallie, you can choose any Monarch book that you do not have currently on your shelf, and we are sending it to your way. Sending it your way, Hallie. Hallie, it's so great to see you in the comments as we are celebrating Bloom and Nectar Books. So, we've talked about Bloom, which is our clean and wholesome, sweet romance books coming to me. I cannot wait to see what the Lord is going to bring our way for romance for adult readers. So now we went over to Nectar. Nectar is going to be our nonfiction line. And so Eli, since now he is our co-president, Eli and I have been really planning and talking things out and praying over it. And with the support of my family and research, we got Bloom. down, right? We know 3 things that we're going to be looking for Bloom. But for nonfiction, and I'm letting my husband lead on this one, he said, let us be open to what is brought to us. Let us not say, well, we're reading business books. Let's only try to focus on business writers, or I'm in education. Y'all know that's my world. So I would love for us to have some uh, experts in the field to send us, their queries. Like Kelly Gallagher is just announcing that he's got his newest book out. We sent messages back and forth the other day about this new imprint. And so I just want to let y'all know that I love educational books that can empower teachers and leaders and teams and schools. But Eli was like, don't narrow it. Let's just be open to what the Lord sends with nonfiction. And when we get it, we'll know that it's meant to be a part of that imprint. So I just wanted to let you guys know kind of how this has come about. So nonfiction, very broad, right? Very broad, but it is still going to be in our wholesome, clean reads, safe space place for us to be able to pick up a book. And if our child picks up our book off of our shelf, then we don't even have to worry. It's a Monarch book, right? They can read it too if they want to dive right in to learning something in this world that might spark their interest. So there will be clean reads, values-based stories that inspire. All right, so we've got it. Hallie won it. Tish is here. Tish, I love you dearly. Our cozy mystery author in the world. Look at you, rocking it out. I'm so proud of you. All right, so now we've talked Nectar Books. Hope all of y'all got kind of how we came to that. And I've talked with you just about one genre we're looking for in Bloom. So with Bloom, we've got 2 more. We've got 2 more. Oh gosh, I love you too. I love you, Tish, for life. Sisters in Christ, lady. All right, so I want to see if anybody can guess what anybody, authors. Oh, Stephanie knows. Stephanie's like, I know it. I've guessed it already. So I did have some of our authors at Monarch to start playing guessing games. And I want to tell y'all right now, when I had these conversations too with Sam, y'all know my Sam. All of you who follow Monarch know that this is a family business. And my children are an integral part of all that we've done from day one. So my authors know who I'm talking about. And Sam said, Mom, I know the one you've got to do for Bloom. And Lydia, you were right. He was like, we need romance, because my son is like me. He will go and just spend an hour in a bookstore just walking up and down shelves looking at covers. Okay, y'all, he got it honest. He got it honest. He just loves going in there. He loves the smells and the sounds and the sights and just seeing it all. And now he wants his own Audible subscription. Like I about said prescription. It is a prescription to the soul, right? But when he said romance, I had to let Stephanie know, because when he read Stephanie's series, we would get to those parts, and he was younger then. Gosh, Stephanie. He was a baby. Well, he's still a baby. But he would say, Mama, let's skip that part. They're about to kiss. Almost like, y'all remember that Princess Bride movie? And he'd be like, let's skip over that part. But now he's like, romance for adult women, Mama. For adults in general, Mama, we need good, clean romance. We don't need, and he was saying things like, we don't need this in books. And we're like, no, we're not. We're not. Safe space. All right. Next one. What do y'all think we chose as a Monarch family to have in our adult line for Bloom? So Bloom is going to be our adult fiction line. So we've got 3. You've already guessed 1. Yeah, it is so hilarious, Stephanie. It is so funny. I would text Stephanie while we were reading, and I'd be like, Stephanie, he's at this part. He's like, go to that next part. It's just like sweet kiss, like sweet romance in our YA too. Like that's our, oh, Tish said inspiration. Got to keep guessing, Tish. We're in we know Bloom is our fiction. See what else you guys can guess for a Monarch book that you have not read yet. It can be yours today if you guess it right. I'll take a couple of more guesses, and then I will not keep you in suspense much longer. I'll take about 2 more. Let's see if I can get anybody else. For my folks that don't know what Bloom could represent. Well, Hallie's got something. She's got something that's so close. Tish tried cozy. Of course she did. That's hers. Maybe one day, Tish, but not this year. Okay, let's see if we can get one other person. Let's see. One other person. What could Bloom be? Man, Hallie was so close. Look at the ending of Hallie's. And Lydia, come on, Lydia. So we have, oh, Tish. Now, we could do devotions and nectar books. Oh, look at that. Miss Cotta, Miss Brenda, you got it. Clean adult sci-fi. You get to pick a Monarch book that you have not read yet, and it is coming to your door. Miss Brenda got it right before Stephanie. Look at that. And Stephanie and Haley got fantasy at the end. Look at that. So now we know we're going to give away Miss Brenda. Oh, look. Rachel's like, fantasy. Yes. So fantasy, sci-fi, super excited to announce what we're going to be looking for 2026. So that means queries are now open for that adult, family-friendly, safe shelf, clean reads, wholesome fantasy, sci-fi, and guess what? Romance. So look, sci-fi, very nice. I know that's your wheelhouse, Rachel. Yep. So we're super excited. So as we begin on this next steps journey for Bloom and Nectar, Nectar's our nonfiction. So Tish, you're good. Inspirational or devotional or maybe parent guide or teaching guides or who knows what the Lord's going to bring to us with Nectar books, right? We want to let everyone know that because this door is opening, we're going to honor the space and the time that we have as a family, because you guys also know I work full-time too. So I'm a professor and I am working full-time. Absolutely love that I am preparing future educators for the world of special education. So we've really thought through Bloom and Nectar, and we have decided as a family of what we could be able to manage, let's realistically, but what we also want to hone in on. And we are looking for 3 books for Bloom and 3 books for Nectar, which is going to give us 6 books for our adult line to get started. Okay, so we're kind of easing our way into the adult world. And for those of you who have been with us from the beginning, I'm wondering if you could think through and maybe name the first 3 books that we published. We published our first 3 books. Y'all happen to maybe know what they could have been? Let's see if anybody's been there from the beginning. So A Study in Terminal was our first book. Then we had The Impossible Girl, middle grades family, fantasy. And then we had The Conjurer's Curse from Stephanie Cotta. And when we first opened, we took on 3. And so that was our first year of celebrations at Monarch. So we feel like those 3 are going to be good for us to kind of start off our new imprints with that same way we did from the very beginning, while we are still championing and honoring the authors within our K 12 imprints. So that means this year we have special announcements for our K 12 readers that is going to continue to grow our bookshelves. So that imprint is already set. So we're not taking new queries for Caterpillar books or Chrysalis middle grades books or our Monarch YA books, because we already have our calendars are like, I about said our conjurings because I was reading Stephanie's. We've already got our calendars full with our K-12 world. So that one is closed right now. Maybe in the end of 2026 or 2027, we may open those back up. But we're super excited what's in store with us with our series work. We are just continuing to support the authors that we have within our company who have new projects that they're going to share with us. So I want you guys to understand that as we are starting Bloom and Nectar, just know that we are going to be very prayerful and intentional and really just pouring out prayers over queries and matches. And my authors know that we feel this connection with each one of our authors and each one of the books that we create, that we take on. So we're just excited to see where the Lord will take us with these. So yes, we have great books. We have great authors that are in our K-12 world, and now we're going into that adult world. So welcome everybody to Bloom and Nectar Books. So yay, I'm clapping for everybody out there. Super excited about what the Lord is doing. So you are going to see a new tab that's going to be posted up on our website, and it's going to say Bloom and Nectar Books. And that's where it's going to house our collection of our adult imprints. And the submissions are going to be opened as of today. So you're going to need to go to our website. I'm going to put everything up. I wanted to wait, though, until after the party so you guys could have an opportunity to ask questions or share in the excitement with us. And then I'm going to go to the website and I am going to post up what we're looking for, our clean reads guidelines, because they're not going to change. None of that. Our mission is going to be clean, values-based books that inspire forever. These are books that matter, and these are books that are safe for our shelves. So as a whole family now to be able to enjoy. So our moms and dads and grandparents or uncles, they can go to our page and they can get a book for their kids, their nieces or nephews or cousins, their schools. They can grab them and go. So it can be books for the whole family. So thank you all for being here, for celebrating with us, for Miss Brenda and Stephanie and Hallie for winning a book of your choice. You guys need to either email me. So I'm going to put in my email address right now in the comments. You can email me and let me know which book you would like to pick up from Monarch, and I'm getting that shipped out to you today. So before we close out, I would like to ask if anybody would have any particular questions for me. If you do, now's your time. You can add them in the chat. Oh, you're so welcome, Stephanie. Stephanie's going to email me, and she gets to pick a book of her choice right to her door. All right, and we'll see. I'm just going to give it a minute. I know there's a delay, but maybe if somebody doesn't have questions, that's great too. You're just here to celebrate. But I did want to give this time just in case somebody might have a question about our new imprints. And then I want to close out with a Bible verse. and I'm going to read it off of my screen. Oh, you are so welcome, Miss Brenda. All right. So I am going to close out with a Bible verse. And oh, you're welcome, Haley. I knew this week, this verse has been with us when I started the new courses I'm taking, as just so blessed to be a part of a business community. And this was the verse, the guiding verse for us for 2026. And it's perfect. It aligns perfectly with adding Eli now as our co-president. So I want to read Psalm 127:1. So I am going to add our Bible verse in. If you guys are journalers, or you like to highlight verses with your Bible app like I do, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. And we have dedicated Monarch to the Lord from day one, and we will continue to dedicate our publishing world, our imprints, our authors, our stories, every resource, every connection that we make. We understand that this is a God thing, and we are just so thankful. So, yes. I just want to say thank you all for coming to support us, to celebrate with us. Make sure you stay posted to all of the Monarch love in our world, so we can share in that excitement with you, because you're the reason why we do all of these things. You're our readers, and we love you, and we want to honor your family spaces by offering clean stories that inspire, like value-based stories that inspire. So books that your kids can always go run and grab to, and now books that you'll want to read over and over again as an adult. So I'm just so thankful that we have this time. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Valentine's Day. So much love for all of you. And I will check you out later. Have a blessed one, guys.